Southern California.
Oh shit, hang on.
I'm just coming into view of the mezzo. Well, there's two mezzos. This is the front side. There's another one on the back side. So what you're actually seeing right now is the front side. Both of them are showing some rotation. It's been pretty similar throughout the day.
What's up, folks?
I've been seeing a lot of wall clouds, a lot of funnels.
Keeping up with the storms myself here.
Just struggling to stay and maintain isolated. And like you said, it's so far away from the radar. It's very difficult to try and discern what you're looking at through the radar. And a lot of what we're having to do is just watch these storms on the reflectivity and then kind of pick out our spot and just get and observe what's under it. The storm that's moving up, though, it should be exhibiting.
It's actually pretty close to me right now.
As the new tornado warning gets issued forward.
And Brandon, I'm glad that you brought that up. A day like today, a chase like today, it is very difficult, and so you're having to make a lot of turns, just the erratic kind of motion with these storms in itself. How do you stay safe when you're surrounded by multiple tornado warnings, multiple storms, and not
today is suck indeed.
Maintaining visibility is always key, and if you can do that out here, it's usually pretty easy to stay safe. Storms are moving somewhat quick for this area, but compared to what we're seeing in the early season, it's not that fast. So as long as you can keep the visibility on everything and pay attention to you, it's 360 around you at all times, then it's pretty easy to stay safe.
Yeah.
It's more when you get in the trees and faster moving and rain rat tornadoes that it becomes a bigger problem.
And so, again, we can kind of see from your shot right there, so a lot of wet roadways, and unfortunately, again, we're still talking about that concern.
Still got some stuff building right here.
What are some of the challenges that you've faced so far today?
Right where I'm at.
Yeah, it's just been the circulations haven't held together for a long time. So by the time you get to one, another one pops up. You kind of have to predict where the next one's going to be, especially as these storms start congealing. It's very similar to what we saw yesterday in Colorado-Kansas border. A lot of tornadoes early on the low, and then a little bit later in the afternoon, that line started filling into the south. And then we had a couple of longer-lived, longer-track tornadoes where the instability was a little bit better to the south a little later in the afternoon. So trying to see if we're going to see the same thing today as these storms start firing towards the south.
And so speaking of that, what's your game plan look like heading into the next few hours?
It's pretty much to sit here and bounce down to the southeast, just keep going down the storms as they mature.
And so we're also starting to see, like you mentioned, so you're going to slowly but surely work your way southward again, starting to see more storms firing up, especially even across the state line into Kansas now. And so we've got a lot of severe weather all across the plains today. Are you planning on chasing tomorrow as well, or what does that look like for you?
Yeah, I'll still be up in this area. It's towards the Iowa area tomorrow. So as I work my way east, I'll be working my way towards that target zone and be out about the same time doing it all over again tomorrow.
Do it all over again tomorrow. Well, Brandon, we certainly cannot thank you enough for the incredible
safe,
work that you all do. I mean, this ground truth, it's just so valuable, especially for us here at Fox Weather, to provide that life-saving information to our viewers at home. Storm Tracker Brandon Clement, thank you so much for joining us. Stay safe out there.
Thank you.
And we do have some new video coming into Fox Weather. So you're looking, this is out of Greeley, Nebraska, a little while earlier. So notice as we're watching this tornado form. And again, kind of like Brandon was just mentioning, the difficulty with some of these storms today, they just haven't been able to sustain themselves.
Crazy looking.
And so we are still tracking the threat, significant threat, of more severe storms within the next several hours. We want to make sure that you are staying weather aware and you have multiple ways to receive those watches and warnings. Keep it here on Fox Weather. We'll get you through this event.
Pretty crazy afternoon, especially for the weather. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Crazy, crazy month for the weather. We got 5 confirmed tornadoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 confirmed tornadoes. We got one right just south. And let me see. Let me change the alert here. See, we got one just east of Columbus as well. So, pretty crazy weather right now. Let's go move it 25. Hazards, local stations. How do I... Hazards. The hazard's going to stay minimal. Local stations. That's probably just me. Anyway, yeah. Got some crazy weather popping up all of a sudden. Right now we're onto my local radar. We're going to flip it back here a little bit. So these just started popping up not even 20 minutes ago, and they're probably... Those might slide west a little bit up towards my neighborhood. I'll have to see. Lincoln just got pounded right now. Columbus and Greeley. Freaking Nele's probably going to get hit with some good tornado winds. Lindsay, Newman Grove. We got Platte Center, Tarnoff getting hit right now. Bellwood. Ooh, there's a new scan. Yeah, confirmed tornado west of Richland. Jesus. That's got to be a big one, too, if there's 3 alerts right there in the middle. Holy crap. Yeah, I think I'm in a tornado watch till about 10 in the evening central. Yeah, what I'm worried about is this stuff here, because this stuff should start popping up in about an hour and seeing what the real potential is. We'll have to see what's going on with that. Anyway, back to the Fox weather stream to see what they have to update us about. Crazy shit, though. The weather kind of gets me excited. I never actually streamed during a tornado before or a thunderstorm, but kind of cool. Kind of new.
Fox weather alert this evening.
Jesus.
Dangerous storms are threatening the plains. This is where you look at video from this wedge tornado on the ground. Storms are capable of producing large hail, damaging winds, and clearly tornadoes striking from South Dakota all the way to the southern border, putting millions of people at risk.
And the spring severe weather pattern, it is in full swing. This is the 8th consecutive day of severe storms. And unfortunately, that trend, it is not going to be ending anytime soon. I want to thank you for joining us on Fox Weather on this very
me too, buddy.
active
Thanks for
Friday
tuning in, by the
evening.
way.
I'm Kendall Smith.
And I'm Bridget Mahoney. You mentioned it. Not ending anytime soon. We have tonight.
I just want to take a look at my local scan. Here's it.
Your
Here it
Saturday
is.
afternoon, farther off to the
Luckily,
east.
I'm right here, and this
Round
stuff
after
just
round
started
of severe
popping up.
weather
So let's
expected.
see what it does and see what it turns into.
Let's get right to the video and the radar as
Take a
we
look at this, man.
continue to track this. This is coming in out
This
of
is like 30
Spalding,
minutes ago.
Nebraska, with Aaron Rigsby. This was a very clear-cut tornado. This wedge tornado on the ground. Some of the conditions out there have been posing some challenges for some of the storm chasers.
Right,
of
stay
course,
safe. Keep an eye on the weather for you.
Trained. This is all,
Keep your head on tight.
you know, they've done it before. They know the drill. But the radar imagery is a little bit lacking because it is a rural area, so we don't have as clear-cut of radar imagery, which makes it harder for them to pinpoint exactly where the rotation is.
Really?
But
I just went tornado
we
warned?
just talked to Brandon. That's where he was saying, you know, the good visibility of the Central Plains. You don't have as much hills. You don't have as much tree coverage, so that helps with the visibility. So it's a little bit of a this and that in terms of helping versus difficulty. So you know, we are still seeing some pretty good visibility out of these storms. And you look below me, Platte Center, Nebraska, coming in from Brandon Clement, who we just talked to. But we're just starting to see many of these storm reports come in from the Storm Prediction Center and the National Weather Service. Another challenge is with the rotation we see, it spins up quickly and it dissipates just as quick. So it's a challenge for the storm chasers to get in these storms, and they have to almost kind of guess where they expect some of the strongest rotation to form, hoping they guess right and hoping they get that good shot of the storm to
I better keep an eye on that
some
one.
of that ground verification. Off to the west from here, we're looking at numerous tornado reports coming in out of Arnold. That's where we're seeing a report of a brief touchdown. The fire department there reporting a tornado approximately 6 miles north of Arnold. You'll see that. And then emergency manager reporting a tornado on the ground. It has since lifted, but we'll watch that cell because we saw previous rotation within one of these cells.
Went tornado warned.
It could likely spin up yet again. That's what these storms do. They pulsate and they cycle within their cycle. And
yeah, but you see what we need to focus on is this stuff right here. It's going to be building. There's a little store build, but I don't know. Might not sustain much longer, but this stuff right there
on the ground. Tornado warnings also in effect for Johnson County, Nebraska. This is where these warning zones now starting to
I don't think I've ever experienced an earthquake
farther
before.
off to the east.
I bet it's freaky.
As you go east, they're forming farther off to the south, all because of what we call this occluded front. We have a low pressure, a warm front, and a cold front catching up to the warm front. So this low is occluding, but it's creating for these isolated storms kind of removed from the main line. This one close to Pawnee City. This rotation looks like some of the best rotation I've seen, although it looks like this is still pretty far removed from the radar scan, but this is pretty good rotation that I've seen, the clearest I've seen so far. So if you're in Pawnee City, you need to make sure you are getting to the lowest level of your home. The area of concern where we start to see, say, these storms starting to develop south, what we look up to the north, that's places like Lincoln, Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska, eventually going to be in the line of these storms. The majority of what we've seen develop.
That's initially why I ran home quick, because I wanted to get live and check on these storms, because it looked pretty nasty off to the west of me. Like, geez, it looks pretty freaking gnarly.
Develop south.
And now we know why.
Eyeing places like Bellevue, Omaha, Epley Airfield, Wahoo, off to the west, David City.
What about Ashland?
It looks like we're seeing this cell also form very close to Columbus, Nebraska. This is in Platte County as it's lifting up to the north, where we see
tell
this
the boys
rotation.
I might not be on Quake, but we'll have to see what happens.
Where I highlight there. It looks like it'll be just off to the south of Highway 30, eventually going to be crossing over the interstate. But nevertheless, within these zones, we have very gusty winds. Those gusty winds indicated by the brightest shades of the pink. Looks like this is another live shot. I'm not sure. This is Columbus,
I was actually just close there today. I just left there 2 hours ago. That was
the last storm that I was just showing you on your radar. We flip it over to radar. That's the storm that you're seeing there. Brandon Ivy, you could see that low-hanging cloud deck. The possibility of the rotation is there today, so just up to the north of Columbus. And Columbus is one of the more highly populated area through central to eastern Nebraska. So that's something we have to be mindful of. We continue to see this warm front lifting up to the north. So we continue to watch this very closely, but I want to track it out hour by hour, where we continue to see the possibility through the later half of the evening. Also some large hail really embedded in here within these clusters of storms. It actually looks like we have a new confirmed tornado warning. This is for Pawnee County, Nebraska. This was the warning I was just talking about, where I was saying this was the best rotation
the Weather Channel right now because
personally so far in terms of velocity on the radar. That's your Fox Weather Alert System on the right side
on my
of your
channel
screen.
right now for the weather.
Pawnee, Nebraska, get to the lowest level of your home, including Table Rock, Elk Creek, as well as Steinauer.
I had to run to the store.
It looks like ping pong 2 baseball size hail also embedded in this storm, as I hear some live updates from Sam, our weather producer behind me, as this tracks up to the north. Elk Creek, you want to get into your safe location, I would say now, but at the absolute latest, 5:08, that's the time frame that this will be tracking up to the north. So you want to, as these storms develop, make sure you're looking south on radar of you, and that will be an indication of what's to come with these severe thunderstorm warnings, tornado warnings in effect, egg size hail. We continue to track this, Kendall. It's been, such an active start to the afternoon into the evening. The growing area of concern is going to be places like Omaha, Lincoln, Nebraska, and this is as we approach sunset this evening. So, nocturnal tornadoes aren't off the table as we head closer to sunset later on tonight.
And it's not just locations in the northern plains that are dealing with severe weather. It's also folks down in the south.
So tornado just south of me.
Already very active. It's been active, and it's just numerous states all across the nation's heartland and across the south.
That's why I'm streaming, just in case.
Right now, because we do have a lot going on. Getting you up to speed if you are just joining us on Fox Weather, we have 21 current warnings. 14 of those are severe thunderstorm warnings, and then 6 tornado warnings. And so that's kind of the main takeaway from all of this, is that we are mentioning numerous areas across the U.S. that are dealing with very similar situations. I do want to point out a lot of lightning with these storms. So that's why it's imperative that if you do hear rumbles of thunder, you're making your way indoors. At that point, it is far too unsafe to be outside. Some of our top hail reports, this is very fascinating, actually not out of Nebraska, not out of even Texas for that matter. Decatur, Georgia. We had ping pong ball size hail reported earlier, as well as in Jackson and Calhoun counties in Florida, a quarter-size diameter hail. So very fascinating when you consider all of the states that are dealing with severe weather. And at least right now, through the evening hours and into the overnight, the areas that we're concerned with in Texas, Oklahoma, we're really starting to see this convection continue to build. A lot of low-level moisture just streaming into the region. We also have a dry line in place, so anticipate these thunderstorms to do exactly what they're doing as we speak. Surface heating. So as we continue to see those temperatures warm, they're well into the 80s and 90s this afternoon. That is where we will continue to watch these thunderstorms fire up, and they will work their way to the east-northeast. That is why we have an ongoing severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 10 p.m. for all of the counties shaded in yellow. So the primary concerns, scattered wind gusts up to about 70 miles per hour. Also, we could see some very large destructive hail, potentially 2 inches in diameter or greater. And the population included right now under this active severe thunderstorm watch, it's just shy of about 1 million people. And then we consider the fact that we have quite a few more counties under severe thunderstorm watch of their own in Oklahoma. It's even going to have that number crank up even that much higher. So well over 1 million under severe thunderstorm watches throughout the evening. And it's Friday night. Unfortunately, this is going to be a big damper for a lot of us. You finally made it to the weekend. You probably want to do something fun, and you have to contend with yet again more rounds of severe weather. So certainly the majority of our severe thunderstorm warnings, they are located in Texas.
Folks, I'm going to just go smoke. We're going to keep the stream live. Just going to turn on my camera. So
that is rather robust, and it is moving to the northeast at about 20 miles per hour. It's for Grady and McLean counties that will stay in effect until 5 p.m. Central. 60-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-size hail, and unfortunately.
Anyway, folks, like I said, I'll be right back. I'll keep the stream live, but I'll keep the pretty much the thing on here so you can keep an eye on it too. I shall be right back.
Areas shaded in red, and outside of that in orange, that's that possible threat.
Darcy can tell the boys I might not be on, but I might join in, but we'll see. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Just going to look outside, take a smoke, and come right back.
And it's all modes. So certainly, at least for tonight, primary concerns, damaging winds, large hail, but then we are also going to be concerned with flash flooding. That's because of the training nature of these storms. All of that moisture, when we're dealing with a lot of moisture in the region, a very moist air mass, that will allow these intense rainfall rates upwards of about 2 to 3 inches per hour, quickly adding up. Widespread totals, anywhere between 2 to 4, maybe even 3 to 6 inches, but some locations, Bridget, especially in kind of the south central part of the state of Texas, we could see perhaps upwards of about 5 to 8 inches or more. And yes, that's good. We need to see the rain, especially because we are so bone dry. But unfortunately, it's just going to come all too fast, and the ground just won't be able to take it all in, to sustain it. And so that's when we will be dealing at that point with excessive flash flooding, especially in parts of the southern plains.
Right. You would rather deal with these smaller doses of rain. And out to the west, you might want to deal with some smaller doses of heat, or maybe less intense, because the northwest baking in the heat, you're really going to be sweating it out into this weekend as we look live there in Seattle, in Portland as well. Temperatures climbing up 93 degrees. That's our forecasted high into tomorrow afternoon. Get this. Portland, Oregon is warmer, 10 degrees warmer than Miami. Miami not as warm, mid-80s, 83 degrees, 93. So really starting to bake in the heat. Many of these locations not as accustomed to central AC. So a lot of people maybe installing the window units before we head into the weekend with heat advisories. Just make sure you are taking breaks if you have any outdoor activities, any games outside, or any outdoor work. I know a lot of people wanting to get in the garden, doing that spring planting, early summer planting. Just make sure you're taking a break in the shade, or at least getting in the house, and make sure you are drinking the water, because this ridge of high pressure is here to stay through the weekend, where 20 degrees above average is the norm. That's really the baseline. Many spots could be closer to 30 to 35 degrees above the seasonal average, including in Eugene, Oregon. Low 80s today, Saturday 90. And 94 on Sunday. How about Seattle? Not quite as intense, farther to the north, more of that coastal influence, but 86 degrees, that's what you'll top out at on your Sunday afternoon. Here's a look at the potential record-breaking heats. Medford, Oregon, we're forecasting you at 93. No, that wouldn't break the record, but if you do warm up, maybe say 3 degrees warmer, you'll be competing with the record set back in 2014. Olympia also on par to break the record, or at least tie it. Eugene, Oregon, 94 degrees. That will break the record of 92. Take a look at the heat that's been baking, especially for the valley, Sacramento Valley. Temperatures warming up over the next few days. Tomorrow in the 90s, but by, I would say, by Saturday and Sunday, we could be in the triple digits. Watch some of the pinks really start to pop. Fresno, 100 degrees on your Sunday, so very, very warm. Monday, maybe trying to cool down just a little bit. Not having a ton of luck, though. Bakersfield, 101 into your Monday. Kendall.
That's going to send that snow melt that we're dealing with into overdrive. All right, Bridget, thanks. Well, as temperatures rise ahead of summer, so could energy prices. That's according to the U.S. Energy Information Administration, which expects that most Americans will see a slight increase in costs this summer. Fox News multimedia reporter Stephen Goyen is live in Cleveland with a look at the potential impacts on your wallet and also how you can save some green as costs enter the red. Stephen, not the best news for folks as we head into the hot and dry summer months.
That's right, Kendall. The cost of energy, the actual amount you pay per kilowatt hour, that's expected to be about the same as it was last summer. But experts say you could need a lot of it if it's going to be a really hot summer. In some parts of the country, looks like it already could be.
Looks like
so
we're
that
on a
means
different subject
a higher
now.
bill. Compared to last summer, the Energy Information Administration expects that most
here.
Americans will only see a 2% increase on average.
Yeah, we don't need to see none of that right now. I need to look at the local radar and see what's popping up. See if anything new's popped up. See if that tornado's heading north or heading west, or it looks like it's heading more east. There, the radar is shifted. Something. I don't know, I'm just waiting for something to build, like right here. Probably here. Moving north. Because there is a lot of east wind with this front coming through. Could be an eye on that too. Who knows? Let's see, let's go back to an old scan here. See, they're working from reports of like 5 separate tornadoes, wedge tornadoes over here just in northeast Nebraska. Like crazy shit. I mean, this is a heavy front. Let's go to the composite and show you guys this. I refresh? How do I do this? Super resolution. Strong relative motion. No, not that. I need full reflectivity. Precipitation accumulation. Probably gotta go to the latest scan to view that. Oh shit, that's a lot of fucking rain right there. A lot of rain so far built up into that area. Oh, damn. Base velocity. There we go. Reflectivity. Let's get them hazards out of the way. Put them back on very slightly. Yeah. As you can tell, it's just right next to Richland. It's just northwest of that. The green and the red, that's showing where it's coming away and going towards it. Very tight tornado right there. I want to take a look at this one here. Oh, that's a... Jesus Christ, that's a big one. That's like an EF2, man. Look at this. Look how tight that fucking curve is. Holy crap. That is fucking gnarly. That is gnarly. Jesus. How do I get... There we go. National radar. Let's go to the net. Jesus. Yeah. Very tight. But look at this. Look at this whole system. It's like a freaking hurricane coming through. And that cold front's like the low pressure one's hiding out here, and this is the high pressure sitting up there. It's just swirling. It's swirling like this, trying to get the heck out of here, but it's crawling up northeast. It is going very slow. Jeez, I didn't want to zoom out, but alright. What are they on to now? Alright, 40-minute intermission, be right back. Check the local scan. So, nothing new at the moment. But definitely got to keep an eye on that. Maybe something around here will pop up. Move up north. Something. Just gotta wait and see and find out. My stream BBA just for you in case you get shafted by the NATO. I ain't gonna get shafted. I ain't gonna get shafted. You still here, by the way? Yes. Ooh. There's some shit building just, that's probably building off the Salt Creek, honestly. There's a creek that runs right through our town. That looks like it's building right off either the Platte or the Salt Creek. I didn't think I could draw that much kind of picking from the salt, but I don't know. Let's see what they're on. Here we go.
As it's been an active afternoon, especially through the state of Nebraska, things are starting to pick up through Texas as well. But the majority of the tornado activity further up to the north, like Spalding, Nebraska. Aaron Rigsby showing us this video from earlier, a couple hours ago, where we saw this development, the low circulation to the ground, and then eventually the intensification of this fairly wide wedge tornado, where you can see this very clearly on the ground. Visibility in the state of Nebraska is pretty good because we think of the terrain through the Central Plains. That's where we have the lack of the trees, the lack of the hills for the most part, which gives us that nice eye line and that nice eye shot of these tornadoes that are developing. It's a grid system in terms of the roads too, which may make it a little bit easier for the storm chasers to navigate through these storms. 25 current warnings.
It is literally a grid. You go on Google Maps and look at the road system. There's county roads all over this. It's literally a grid going all the way across the state. It's pretty organized.
Central Texas this evening, but the tornado threat really focused over the state of Nebraska for this evening. It looks like the strongest storm that we're seeing right now, wavering in southeastern Nebraska as it's east of Beatrice. I don't expect Beatrice to be in that threat of that exact storm, but we're seeing these storms develop really downstream, all because of this low. We'll put the low right here. We have a warm front, but we also have a cold front that's catching up to the warm front, creating for some inclusion there. So this is basically telling us that there's a lot of movement in the atmosphere right now, a lot of dynamics, and these storms are trailing up to the north. This is a look at the strongest tornado that we're seeing right now, or at least the strongest rotation we've been eyeing on our radar. It looks like it's moving north to northeast. This cell is changing. It looks like changing directions. It developed very close by to Pawnee City, where we got that initial confirmation. It was heading northbound, but what's happening here, it's now pivoting off to the northeast. That would be a good thing for places north of this, like Omaha, Nebraska, as it's now trailing off to the east. If it were to keep on this line, eventually it would cross over here. This is the Missouri River here, or the Mississippi River here. That's where it would cross over the river and then work into the state of
Iowa.
Excuse me. It is the Missouri River. Excuse me, getting confused here. Overall, we continue to watch this as it's tracking up to the northeast. Also going to see the possibility of these storms along from Norfolk, Virginia, Norfolk off to the south into Platte Center, where we're seeing this lift up to the northeast. Platte Center, it looks like Colfax, Nebraska. That's where this warning zone in effect until 5:15, and that's where it looks like this is not confirmed on the ground. But this rotation, I would suspect in this area, but we'll have to scan with radar where we are seeing some of the strongest rotation there. Nevertheless, we have a tornado watch in effect through 9 o'clock this evening, places like Omaha, Lincoln, along North Sioux City. But we do have, it looks like the Storm Prediction Center, this is a good update for anywhere from Lincoln off to the west along Interstate 80. It looks like the Storm Prediction Center now shedding this area out of the tornado watch, which was previously watched, but that's because we're seeing the cells lift up to the north. So we continue to watch this very, very closely. Kendall, we'll send it over to you.
All right, Bridget. Well, the city of Noble, Oklahoma is really working hard to clean up debris and restore power as a tornado that has been given a preliminary EF1 rating moved through this city Thursday night. Jameson Kiefover with Fox 25 has more on the recovery process.
We've seen these bucket trucks behind me with OG&E and other power companies showing up, replacing those snapped poles and those down power lines. So that is great. We also know that there's at least 4 businesses that either lost a roof, had parts of the roof cave in. So that is.
There's your selfie.
Selfie. tune in, see what we're watching.
She always likes surprises.
That looked really good. I'm not gonna lie. That looked okay. Maybe a little more memorable. Oh, I get to choose now.
You get to choose, yeah. Tells you everything about him.
Ah. All right. Let's do some reading, chat. So, Jacob, right? Innate skills, tornado stream for me, boys and girls. Of course, currently watching Psych. You better be okay, Boog. Like, seriously.
I'll be alright, man.
If shit starts like hitting the fan, you need to go get underground, bro.
I'll be alright, man.
Truly. I worry about you than anything else, brother.
Yep. I'm sure I'll be alright.
But fuck it. Alright, Jacob. Looks like he has two abilities. Feral, which Jacob gets a stackable minor damage boost when attacking in quick succession. Critical gains. Jacob's critical hits when stamina is low, gets a moderate critical damage boost, and regains stamina. I actually already like Jacob.
Booger should thank Sleepy
Bruno,
Mom.
which is aka Lil Pump. Bruno gets a moderate damage boost when attacking zombies from behind. That's not my style. Boost Bruno's agility and heavy attack charges when he avoids attacks with. Ooh, see, that might be something I enjoy. Carla, which just the name alone, I probably won't be playing. Carla gets a minor damage boost when close to multiple enemies. Oh man, maybe actually that's pretty good. Carla gets a moderate toughness boost while her health is critical. So basically, she's a tank.
Look at the attributes as well.
Yeah, I'm looking at the stuff down here. Like looking at her, she has her resilience. She's straight tank.
There are two that are like tanks. There's two like mid and two low.
Okay.
Tank.
Danny, whatever
Central
the fuck
Plains
you want to call
continuing with that severe weather threat into this evening.
Thunderstruck.
We want to make
Danny's
sure that
heavy
you are
attacks
keeping it
trigger
here
a
on
forceful
Fox Weather.
explosion
We
on
will
impact.
have
That sounds
much more
pretty cool.
details still to come. Stay with us.
Danny regains health when slaying multiple zombies.
Alright, sounds like they're in intermission, but let's go ahead and watch Psych for a little bit here.
But like Ryan, man, he's a firefighter, and I like that already. Ryan gets a moderate force boost when using block or dodge to avoid.
Anyway, for those of you just tuning in, we are in a tornado watch and active tornadoes surrounding the local area of yours truly. We got a tornado south of us near Pawnee City. It formed near Pawnee City, heading to the northeast. We got one north of Columbus. It's still very active, heading north. We got one near Newman Grove. Actually, right now it's in Battle Creek. Heading northeast, 20 miles an hour. And we got one near Chambers and heading towards Emmett. So if you're in that area, get the hell in the basement. We got one in Burwell. Actually, that's probably an expired one because I don't see no radar on that. Might be just a win for that one. So right now, nothing near Ashland, but I want to kind of try and keep an eye on this area here because something might pop up. There could be a little bit of extra water vapor in the air, some extra moisture. Something may pop up here in about the next 20 minutes, roughly. Just definitely want to keep an eye on that. Let's go through the loop here. Something may definitely pop up right here because that third frame ago, that Lincoln right here, southwest of me, popped up, gained strength, and then still sustaining, I noticed. But right there, it had a good intensity, and then it dropped a bit, and then it started gaining back, so it's hard to tell what the hell's going to be happening here. Really going to be hard to tell what's going to be popping in and what's going to be fading. If it's going to be rain, tornado, hail, who knows? Really close to tell. Yeah, and then here's the major active area with looks like 4 separate tornadoes. This one might have been expired already. But let's check in with the Fox weather. Here we go.
This is a Fox weather alert. Dangerous storms threatening the northern and central plains, putting 15 million people at risk. The system is capable of producing tornadoes, as we've already seen, along with large hail and damaging winds.
The stretch of severe weather spans from South Dakota to the southern border, and the threat is nowhere close to being over. The system will charge east tonight, and the threat for severe weather sticks around through the weekend. The areas in the strike zone and who's going to be impacted. The timing of all that is right now here on Fox Weather.
And we appreciate you joining us on this Friday. I'm Marissa Torres.
And I'm Steve Benner. Let's get into what we are seeing on radar. Another very active afternoon and evening time, Marissa. On tap, as you had mentioned, we've already seen one confirmed tornado. Nebraska has seen so much.
And it continues in Nebraska with multiple severe thunderstorm warnings, and we've seen the tornado warnings pretty incessant throughout the day.
Yeah, so let's jump into radar, show you where it is right now and the concerns, not only today, but then into the weekend. So here is Columbus, Nebraska, I should say. And so we're looking at a view from Brandon Ivy. Again, seeing those storms that continue to pop up. So many warnings have been popping up in Nebraska all afternoon long. And then we've been seeing the confirmed tornadoes. And it's actually been these recent ones that have just really flared up. The concern now is the overall system is slowly drifting to the east. So that puts areas like Omaha and Lincoln, Nebraska in the threat zone. So the tornado watch is until 9 p.m. local time. And then you're going to be seeing beyond just the tornadic conditions, large hail will be likely because what's fueling a lot of this is some intense warmth and heat, along with plenty of moisture in the atmosphere. We do have a severe thunderstorm watch that stretches all the way down to the Rio Grande. So you're looking at Del Rio and those areas of southern Texas, I-10 and I-20 corridor. That's until 10 p.m. local time. Oklahoma City. We were with you last night talking about those storms. This is a severe thunderstorm watch until 11 p.m., but so many areas like
I guess Darts, if you're still watching, I'll be joining in about
25
minutes here.
Are now vulnerable to more severe weather pushing through.
I'll be having that on the standby as well.
Cold front that's coming in, and it's pushing its way into the central plains. But the problem is it really hasn't been able to move at all. It's just been at play for so long. But you can see the tail of this system stretches all the way back into North Texas, why they have those severe thunderstorm warnings. As it advances up to the north, you have this cluster just to the west of Omaha. That is where we've really seen these storms start to enhance. And on either end of Nebraska, it is a volatile environment. We're showing you some of the storm trackers that are out there right below me. That is what we call a wedge tornado. The width of the tornado that is on the ground allows for the potential for some serious damage because of how wide the tornado is. We do have
200 miles an hour
purple boxes. Those are confirmed tornadoes in areas of Nebraska. So let's dive into it. The southern edge of these storms are the ones that are flaring up just like that recently outside of Auburn. And that's really going to be the concern, is there's only that slow drift to the east, and all these storms are moving to the northeast. There's Richardson County, Nebraska until 5:30 local time. You're starting to look at, of course, what's happening in Elk Creek, Humboldt, those areas, Auburn. You're in the brunt of this. So we're going to bring out the storm track to the northeast at roughly 25 miles per hour. So you're going to have Howe at 5:39. You're going to have Terrace Mobile Home Park, 544. That is a good reminder when we talk about your safe place. That's going to be an interior room, a storm shelter, lowest level of your home, a trailer park,
something with that
mobile
windows.
homes. That is not a safe area for these types of tornadic conditions, especially when you're talking about those wedge tornadoes. Those are violent. Those are volatile, and they have strong winds that are really going to be impacting a broad area. And when you look at this couplet, there is some major concern that is happening just to the west of Humboldt. We want to bring up maybe the wind speed out of this, because when you're looking at the highlighter pink, that is an indication of a strong wind that is pulling away. Highlighter green towards. So I'm going to clear that out so we can get a good indication. That is 89 mile per hour differential. That is enough to sustain that funnel and keep that as a tornado on the ground. Remember, this is a confirmed tornado, and so that's what we're going to be having with that concern, is that if it is still existing on the ground, we're trying to find that visibility. This is enough of a wind speed differential rotation to keep it going. And we're looking on the debris tracker. Not much there. That's a good sign. Remember, a debris tracker, what we'd look for is an oblong shape, and it would be showing you that starting to push through. you're looking for, it would scan the atmosphere for an oblong shape, I should say, and then you'd see those different colors pop
That's
up,
flared up
and
pretty
we'd be
quick.
able to tell you where that was, that funnel or the tornado was. Now, we do have some tornado warnings. This is going to be for North Bend, Morse Bluff, Saunders County, Nebraska. Again, when you're looking at the polygons, I think it's important to note, most of these storms are moving to the north. And so they have that northward movement. The overall low pressure system is slowly marching to the east. So there is a different from the overall weather pattern and these individual storms. And that is important to note because the energy in these storms are slowly going to kick out towards major cities like Lincoln, Nebraska, Omaha, and potentially Sioux City, and something that we'll be watching for through the evening time. So to get more on what we're going to be seeing on radar, because there is a lot to unpack, I want to bring in Marissa here to kind of look at the dynamics that we've been seeing play out all day long in Nebraska.
I mean, this low, this upper level low that's continuing to trigger this severe weather, it has been incessantly slow. It's delivered 2 days worth of rain to places in Colorado, including Denver. And notice also the movement of these storms. Typically, when we're tracking tornadoes, we're watching them go maybe from southwest to northeast. These are moving more north, all in line with that boundary that's continuing to instigate that lift. So we have quite a bit of active weather across Nebraska. It has been a very strenuous stretch of dangerous weather. And now you're talking about the tornado warnings, some of which are confirmed. So we'll take it into this one out of Saunders County, Nebraska. This is 545. Just continuing to reiterate what Steve went over with you already.
Take a look at
what
the
we're
system
looking
here
at
real
is
quick.
right near Morse Bluff. You have that area of circulation, velocity, remember. You always know it's a velocity because you've got the red and the green. Red meaning the wind's moving away from the radar, and green would be towards. So what it gives you is that circulation that we're picking up aloft. So that's what we have right there, right over Morse Bluff, further up towards North Bend. But this is all, remember, this is all pushing into more of a northerly direction, anywhere from 20, 25 miles per hour. So that's going to continue to head up into places like Morse Bluff and North Bend. So you guys need to be into a safe location until this threat passes over. Wait it out. You have obviously quite a bit of rain that's going to be associated with this. Some
Shit,
also
you're about to get hit
reporting some
again.
of
I'd
that
take
hail.
cover.
Like it looks like just to the south and west of that tornado warned section of this cell, you have more of a hail threat and heavy rain threat. But it could just be a second worth of time, and we see that get elevated to something else. So you can see radar picking up on some of the rotation there. We track it out for you into the northerly direction over Hooper by 550. Everybody here needs to be into the safest spot of your home, whether it's into the basement, an interior room, away from all the exterior walls, and taking with you blankets and that sort of thing, so you can shelter in place. Of course, a storm shelter would always be ideal. You're noticing as we drift further off to the north and west of the radar, you have several areas of tornado warnings that are continuing to stretch right along this boundary, with the confirmed tornado warning in that magenta box furthest off to the west.
Some building
But
right here that
each
might hit
one
me.
of these supercells has essentially posed a threat of rotation, and a lot of this really did intensify quite quickly and through the afternoon, and we just haven't seen things let off the brake. A bulk of the activity that we are seeing is going to be
I'm gonna
in
keep an eye on
Nebraska.
that one, see if
You're
it
looking
pops up,
just to
turns
the
into
north
anything.
of Lincoln at this point, and a lot of that's going to be heading up and through Norfolk. Sioux City, you're just to the north and east of some of these storms. There is a potential as they continue to drift to the north, they'll continue to swing closer to you, but you can see that cyclonic flow there right around that low, and everything just kind of training around as we continue to see more and continued strong storms.
Yeah, and Marissa's low has been around for several days, and so this is that drought-busting rain. And in some areas like the Mile High City, historic rain that continues to come into Colorado. They're really on the end of that. But still, for the plains, so many of these areas
All right, folks,
have been dealing with the extreme.
I guess in about 20 minutes I'm going to be joining in with a quick course for a little bit. But if shit does hit the fan, if a tornado does hit my area, I'm going to have to get the hell out of here.
Those cylinders start to pop up, so the radar is detecting some of that rotation.
I'm going to go outside and
as
have a quick
well.
smoke real quick. I
Notice
shall
the
return,
overlap
turning my
with the
webcam off,
polygons
boom, so you can
and
see the picture, and
thunderstorms,
I shall return in
with
about
the
5-6
tornado
minutes.
warnings. That's going to be a concern as well as they continue to see the rotation. So we're watching for these as well. Some major concern coming in out of Nebraska. And so if you are in areas that are in Nebraska and the Central Plains, make sure you remain on guard through the evening time. Let's talk about what's happening just south of there. That purple and blue that you're indicating right here at the southern border, spilling over from the mountainous terrain of Mexico and down into southern Texas. That is ample moisture in the atmosphere, and that is what's going to allow for this potential flooding in Texas over the weekend. Here's what happens. The high pressures squeeze the low pressure. So there's the jet stream, but the low pressure can't budge anywhere, right? It's stagnant. It's stuck over Baja California and the Four Corners region. So it's important to note both rotations of these systems play a factor, because the high pressure, even though that's stagnant conditions often at time, will still allow you to bring in ample moisture in from the Gulf. And so that will be a concern as we're watching for this continue to feed all that humidity, but also can't overlook what's going to be happening with this low pressure as well. That's going to be scooping up that moisture from Baja California and the Pacific Ocean. Look at that. Think about, if you ever had those Hot Wheels tracks and you have two motors working in the same direction, now it's on overdrive. And guess where the landing strip is? Texas. And so that's why Del Rito to Laredo, Corpus Christi to San Antonio, they are draped into that yellow. Very likely to see that rainfall as a constant threat through the weekend. So from tonight through Sunday evening, not only is it for Texas, but it gets all the way up into portions of Oklahoma, and that does include Oklahoma City. Major concern with that is that they've already been dealing with so much damage from these previous storms. Last thing they want to be seeing is more rain. So we've talked about all of the drought-busting rains. Let's take you live now out to San Antonio, where they're relatively dry, but that'll soon change enough. As we had mentioned, the Alamo City is under a flash flood threat with up to 8 inches of rain possible through Monday. That's where we find Fox Weather's Brandy Campbell. Brandy, how are the conditions right now?
Well, we're doing good so far. I don't know how long that's going to last, but at this point, we just have a nice breeze. And every now and then over the past few hours, we had a very light drizzle. But I want to point out right now, we're actually standing over a creek, and there's a park as well. And this area is actually known to flood. It's one of many. And so things that the state and city is doing is, one, electronic messaging on the interstates, letting people know that flash flooding is possible, even on this area, because they know it could flood. Up on the uphill of the road, they have barricades set aside to go ahead and move to block off this road once flooding actually does occur. And across the road, we have that flood gauge. So eventually people can see just how much water has accumulated on here, and hopefully they wouldn't drive on this road. But several inches of rain, we know, are expected over the next few days through Monday. And our Fox Forecast Center tells me if storms line up correctly, some areas could see around 10 inches of rain. But places like San Antonio, we've only had 12 inches of rain for the whole year in 2022, so this moisture is a good thing. 78% of Bexar County, where San Antonio is located, is in extreme drought. But this part of Texas is also in flash flood alley. So you got to keep that in mind. And with drought causing the ground in some areas to be hard, it might make it difficult for that water to get absorbed and really cause that flash flooding to occur. In this area, I want to point out, we met a man who owns some property nearby, and he just kind of reflected on what normally happens here when it floods. He pointed out this tree off to my left. There's a large limb that's missing, but you can see where it broke off. He said that happened during a flood. The water actually reached about halfway up this tree. I spoke to him more about what it's normally like here as it floods. Here's what he said.
This is always, even a little bit of rain will end up closing the street. What they're expecting tonight, I think it's going to be over cars' heads, so I would not come through Old Grissom tonight, if it is what they say it's going to be. The only other concern would be people driving through it, and people always do that. Me and my wife come down and we put the guardrails up as soon as flooding starts. We always do it every time, and no matter how many times we put it, people drive through it, and we've saved countless of people in this thing from being swept away. A lot of people. Well, I wouldn't say countless. Countless is countless. It's 7 people. 7 people total.
All right, and 7 people is too many, but thankfully we have people like him and his wife, and of course, our first responders. So with this weather coming in, let's go over a few things. Watch versus warning when it comes to flood watches. A flood watch means everyone here needs to know of the risk at hand and know that conditions are favorable for flooding to happen. When we have a warning, you should seek higher ground, and this means flash flooding is about to happen or is already happening. So what can you do now ahead of the rain? Make sure to have a plan in place to move to higher ground if water rises. Know your evacuation route or where you can go, but most importantly, do not drive through any flooded water or flooded roads, I should say. Now, one thing I want to point out that the National Weather Service has said as a fact, we could call it that, 6 inches of water is enough to maybe, knock a person down if you're trying to walk through a stream of water. Imagine a car trying to drive through here and it was 1 foot of water. They say that's enough to swipe away a car, so it can be very dangerous. Again, just remember, turn around, don't drown. I've heard so many people say it out here, but it's true and it could save you. Back to you here from San Antonio.
Great advice, Brandon. And even behind you, when you look at the sidewalk, you can see how it's been altered because of previous floods, right? How the infrastructure is kind of broken down because of that. Major concern, as you had mentioned, 10 inches of rain. That is a whole lot at once. So Fox Weather's Brandon
All right, folks,
Campbell
I've returned.
in San Antonio, Texas. Thank you for that.
Glad to be back.
And speaking of flooding, we're going to go ahead and take it to parts of the northern plains now on alert for flash flooding as more rain is expected to saturate the region. You can see right there that video out of Nebraska. Nebraska's been having a tough go of it throughout the week.
Yeah, thanks for reminding us.
That's from Thursday, but even on Tuesday, we showed you video of roads that looked a little bit more like rivers, and that's what you're looking at here. You have a community where people should be able to drive on this road right outside of their home.
It looks like
and
a
it just
fucking
looks like a
river now.
swift-moving stream flowing through the neighborhood. So be careful. As Brandy told you, it doesn't take a lot of water to actually shift you if you're walking or even start to pick up your car and move it along. So let's talk about what's playing out. Because we have this very slow-moving system and the potential for some storms that maybe are going to be training over the same areas and or moving very slow, you have the likely threat of flash flooding tomorrow and through Sunday morning. Des Moines, Waterloo, areas further up towards Sioux Falls.
Yeah, I was looking at the radar on this shit, and I was actually looking outside. This thing is building quick. It's probably going to be moving directly my way, too. If you take a look at the last few frames, that's building right towards me. So, definitely going to keep an eye on that, because this last 2 scans right there at 451 had some intensity. It dropped down a little bit, broken apart at 501, and now at 512, it looks like it's building back in intensity and getting stronger. Definitely going to keep an eye on that, no doubt.
Just over 4.5 inches. But when you compare to what we've seen, well, we're almost at that average.
All right, so I'll get off the stream there. Sonic's getting nunched on by a zombie. What the fuck? All right. Oh, shit. All right, well, I'm going to hold a promise here that I made, and I better keep that on the side, honestly. I better keep that on the side just in case shit starts popping up. Just in case. I'm going to switch it over to Quake Wars because I want to tune into my buddies before my potential last game on this weekend. Damn near weekend. It is Friday, right? It feels like a Saturday. I don't know why. I'm not sure why. Not sure why it feels like a Friday. But it is Friday. Kind of feels like a Saturday. Somebody is there now. Darst. Alright, Darst, I'm coming in. Coming in, boyo. God damn, I've already had like fucking 2 of these. Some bitch. Thirsty, worsty, woo. I really need to put my trash can next to me. Holy shit, I got a little bit of vodka left. I might just catch up on some of that. You said you were doing GTA heists? What the heck are you doing now? You're sitting a spectator. Hey, I just came out to have bars. I'm gonna take a dump. I'm gonna take a dump and boot up my stream. See you in a while. Yeah, you too, buddy. See you in a bit. You ever take a crap so big your pants fit better? I hope that happens to me tonight because these babies don't fit anymore. I'm one big turd away from backing into an old wardrobe. there's a pole there. Should probably turn down the game just a little bit here, honestly. Turned about 9.5. I think it is a little loud. And what the fuck? What in the actual hell? Oh, I know OBS didn't crash, but what the hell is this going on? There we go. Display capture glitched. Die! I said die! Hang on. I always keep forgetting to do that. Does it work? Yeah, it worked. Somehow vehicles are still locked at 40 frames per second. I have no idea why that is. It's probably because of the engine's limitations. Boom! Ah, you dick. I like Darth's comment. Oh, I just came on AirPods. Oh, I'm gonna take a dump and put up my stream. Fucking classic guy. Classic guy. Yeah, Headbilly, no teabagging allowed. It's a server rule, man. It's a server rule, man. Turn the HUD off and make it more realistic. More immersive. That's fucking cool. Okay, not cool, not cool! Not cool! No! It's pretty cool without the HUD, honestly. I mean, look at this. HUD on, HUD off. That's immersion right there.
Stop! Freedom alert!
Never did like the fucking angle with this thing, though. I never did like that. I never could get used to that. I've more than gotten used to this. Because of, World of Tanks. Die! Did I get him? I didn't get him. Die! Fuck. If I can hit him out of the sky. I'm curious. I gotta be on my HUD. Hey, stop shooting me! Oh, I missed him. Ooh, damn. You miss. Oh shit. How you doing? Back off. Of course he does. Oh, come on. Die! Coming in for strafing run. You know, I should probably turn my scanner on in case they activate the sirens, so that might be a smart thing to do. That might be the smartest thing to do, in my opinion. So, let's go ahead and turn that on. Like a just-in-case sort of thing, you know? Of course, I ain't gonna sound like that.
Oh dear. The enemy is weakened. Kill the human food. Kill the human food. Kill the human food for the macaron. Oh dear.
Look at him go.
They flee in terror.
Oh shit.
That's right, mother.
Well, Billy, I wish I could be in a better spot, but I got tornadoes around me.
What? Serious?
8 active tornadoes in my state right now.
10 seconds.
I'm keeping a close eye on that radar too, so don't worry.
4, 2, 1.
Pretty exciting.
Hey! We have to seize control of the slip gate. Deployable location approved. On our way.
Check up on that. Might as well check up on the radar, see if there's a new scan coming out. If anything news popped up. Yeah, that same little cell that I seen is actually going to be trailing west of me. That's good. So, I'm in the clear for the moment. I'm in the clear for the moment. Let's game it up.
Target approved. On my way. Covering fire. Grenade! In the target zone. Get out of there. Oh dear. Grenade!
Damn.
Deployable location approved. On our way.
There he is.
Greeting. We're entering the slip gate.
Hello.
We're hacking the slip gate.
Of course he comes in. Yeah, the low pressure system that's moving through Nebraska right now, it kind of looks like a fucking hurricane to me. Hurricane with tornadoes built into it. Ah, damn you.
Yeah! Woo! No bueno. No.
Lord in the house.
Hack the slipgate.
Am I joining? Who am I joining?
Not
What do
on
you
my
want?
team. Get the piss out of that.
Nobody likes you, hillbilly. Shut the fuck up. Hey, hillbilly, I did find out something.
What?
Your mom has a bat cave.
Oh, what the fuck, you weirdo.
Na Batman. I've missed you, hillbilly. Hey, hillbilly, you doing any writing this summer or what?
No, I'm written to you.
Well, I figured it was because you were injured first, but you said you were getting a new ride up and running last year.
Yeah.
Needle dick.
Yeah, I need to. I'm getting ready to retire here.
Oh, damn. Congratulations. I don't know what to say.
Just think how many lives will be saved when you retire.
I know.
I see you.
I just imagine.
You lying sack.
I cannot. I just imagine Billy actually playing in a fucking proper PC instead of the pile of shit that he's playing on. With Windows Vista in 2023.
What are you gonna do? You gonna steal the computer from the firehouse to play your game still, or what?
No, this is my computer, or it's my kid's computer actually.
How old is your kid?
Which one? I have 6 of them.
You have more than one. I just never assumed you had kids.
He says he's got 6 kids.
You have
Oh,
6
damn.
kids?
Hey, hillbilly, how many of them like you?
No wonder you're called
Yeah,
hillbilly.
fuck you, Ward.
You had the same amount of kids as a normal Portuguese king in the 1400s.
Deployable location approved. On our way. Deploying radar. You're welcome. Grenade! We're hacking the slipgate.
Man, we get nowhere here.
Oh, you lost your little hack there, buddy.
Yeah, that was a good one.
So I didn't hear, hillbilly. How many boys and girls do you have?
3 of each.
3 of each. Wow, God bless you, man. And they're all from one wife?
Yeah.
I don't know who'd put up with you for that long.
No. They're from 6 different wives, obviously.
Now that I can believe.
Grenade!
I just can't imagine Billy just having his fits and saying, "Hey, you want to go again?" And she's like, "Sure, why not?"
Dude, I was forced.
You were forced to have 6 kids?
You're hacking the slipgate.
No!
You could have just found another wife at that point.
Well, if he has another kid, I'm sure he'll just walk right out of there.
Ah, damn it. 10-2.
Remember that bat cave comment? I think I'm going to revert that back to his wife. Jesus.
Man, that's cold-blooded.
Yeah.
What's that Dice Clay saying?
You can talk about your hand.
There once was a woman who had so many children her uterus fell out.
What happened to your tool there, booger boy?
That broken.
Broken.
Busted.
Broken.
I hit it with a rock. Ooh, nice shot.
We're hacking the slipgate. For the macaron.
How damn much? Ow.
Grenade! Lead the way!
No!
Enemy mine spot!
Me. Broken. Oh, dude.
Yeah, it's broken. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wow. I gotta stop drinking so much. Don't.
Oh, you figured out where I was.
Yeah, for the 5th time.
Obviously in your wife's vagina again.
Again. For the 8th time. Or 7th.
We're hacking the slipgate.
Owned. Owned. Damn. And that Daisy's too fat to be in here.
Hacking the slipgate. 10 minutes to go. Grenade!
Owned.
How the hell did you shoot me laying down?
The animation's kind of slow, but I crouched.
You got such a big head.
I couldn't even see you.
Oh ho ho.
I wasn't talking about the one on his shoulders.
Hack the slipgate. Where to, sir?
Ah!
Get out of the target zone. Move.
In the words
What
of
an
Rambo,
idiot.
Billy, you
Should've
shit.
Grenade!
Suck it, Connor.
We've lost radar. Deployable location approved. On our way.
Now you gonna get it, Bobby. Flee!
I've had worse.
Oh, fucking idiot.
We're hacking the slipgate.
Heads up, mother sucker.
I gotta go on a call.
Ah, good luck, bud. How did that mine not go off, man?
Hey, careful, buddy! Enemy armor spotted. Command acknowledged.
I would run.
Target invalid. That's a no-go.
He's almost there. Sure. Yeah. Alright, going back Covey since we got the sniper out of hand.
Deployable location approved. On our way. Slipgate. Grenade! We're hacking the slipgate. You lead, I'll follow.
I need covering fire.
No. Thanks. Down by one. We hacked the slipgate.
Yeah, Billy went spectator.
Here comes the MCP.
Plus we went out for 15 minutes. I just let it slide.
No. Thanks. Thanks. No. Thanks. Escort the MCP. 5 minutes to go, soldier.
What's that movie?
I'm in the sky. Yes. We've lost radar. MCP disabled. Prepare our MCP. Hold on, let me fix your ride.
Oh,
I just landed there.
domed.
Excel. Repair the MCP. Hold on, let me fix your ride.
Damn it, I lost my buttons.
Repaired our MCP. I need a gunner. Command decline. Our MCP is nearly at the slipgate. Nearly at the slipgate. Do I look? Get out of the target zone. Move.
The Macron is impregnating Hillbilly's wife again.
Our MCP is through the slipgate.
We did it, Bobby.
Deployable location approved. On our way.
Radar redeploying on the other side.
MCP disabled. Repair our MCP. Grenade!
I was gonna say, how did I miss that point blank
I
shot?
got it. I got it. I got it.
Our MCP is nearly at the outpost.
Get
Maybe
Boomy,
he's
get
dropped.
it! Get it! I got a bomb on the front of it!
Got it.
Hold that vehicle!
Dang cancer.
RSM just totaled their We've lost radar. Two minutes to go, soldier. You need a ride? I'll fix your vehicle. Ride. Target approved. On my way.
The radar's down. Never mind.
Owie! I got in the way! You shot my head off.
Just a minute, safe to say you guys got the win.
Thanks. That hurt.
Might as well check up on that radar quick. I'm still in the clear. I'm still in the clear of the naders.
Deploy a freaking radar already!
Delayed XD, calling it game. Calling it here, good game.
Destroy the core.
Please deploy fast, come on.
Medical roof. 30 seconds.
I gotta time this perfectly.
Where to,
Yeah,
sir?
we're just in time for the finale.
Booger's going for style points.
You're damn right.
Target approved. Rounds incoming.
Check it out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grenade. Damn it. You made me sick.
Yeah.
That was a good one, Bug.
Yeah,
How
it
many
looks like a
decades
penis.
did it take you to figure that one out?
About a third. Alright, folks, I shall return. I'm gonna go look outside and have a quick smoke. Be right back. Oh, by the way, to keep you guys updated on the radar, it's going good. I'm pretty sure you guys didn't hear a damn thing while I was on there, so sorry and apologize for that, but I shall return. And next time we will return with goddamn sound. Alrighty, folks, we have returned. Let's get back into the game. Uh-oh, hang on. Take a listen. I guess everything sounds okay. If you guys hear that in the background, if it goes off, I'll definitely hear it. And if they sound the tornado sirens, I'm going to bail on stream. So, let's get back into it while we're at it. Actually, let's take a look at the radar quick. Fuck, I closed the radar. Son of bitch. Son of bitch, I want to look at that. And because this game is up, I can't bring it up because it's a full screen automated fucking thing. Local radar. Boom. Shit, there was a tornado warning north of me in Fremont. That's about a half an hour away. Nothing to the south of me, it looks like right now. You know, I might not even get nothing, but always good to keep a lookout.
I'm a medic.
So far, so good on the weather. I'll be okay.
We're repairing.
Oh, I hate you fucking bots with their automatic radar. Apex.
If Billy joins Strog, then we'll have stand a better chance.
Billy's on a call at the moment. It's probably not going to join anytime soon.
Probably saving an old grandma.
He's probably busy making another kid at this stage.
Billy? Yeah, he probably went on a call. That's usually what happens when you.
Yeah, he went on a call.
No, he did say he went on a call.
Quote unquote.
Yeah, quote unquote. He didn't specify what the call was.
Oh, hillbilly!
Oh, shit.
I'm ovulating! I've got your back!
Jesus Christ, not again.
Is that the way he gets called?
Sounds like it, doesn't it?
That's how it played in my head.
Hillbilly, bring over the baby stick!
Consider the amount of hours
Oh,
that he has on
there's
the shift.
another
I'm
one.
very
Just pick 'em up,
surprised he
Jimmy.
took the time to just burst out 6
I
kids.
can't take even in. What? Finish your sentence.
Give me some milk, Daddy!
Was that 3 Angies?
Oh, this is
That was 2.
Yeah, because you, XT, and Dave were Angies.
Well, we are halfway through the map anyway.
The whole time.
No rules when there's bots on.
Yeah, no rules when bots
Come
are
naps to
on.
the phone, I get you. I hear you.
It's a no-rule bots battle.
10 minutes to go.
Come on, we got 8 people. Isn't that enough to send away the bots yet?
Yeah, I just did. I should start
Only
disappearing.
we can play with all shotties.
Lovely, lovely. Better cover ops can't wield a shotgun for some reason.
Enemy mine spot!
I'm fine with all shotties. I'm great with a fucking shotty.
Damn it.
In general, I advocate for us to have more theme nights.
Hammers, yeah. Now we get to feel the wrath of Hammer.
I'm still waiting for that shotgun on.
Or at least theme games. Like, we gotta have a no rules night or an all objectives game. Like,
We used to do that. Nobody listens though.
Stop watching.
People like XT.
well, then XT either has to get with the program or we're gonna put a password on and not give it to him.
I didn't know Booger was a Covey.
Ooh, sick bird.
Pixie's a bitch when it comes to rules. None of y'all should doubt me on that.
All right, Pixie gloves.
Then we get a soldier.
Hey, I was known as a snitch in middle school, okay?
Wow. How often did you get beat up at school?
Oh, never. Come on.
Yeah, not
Even
enough.
if I did, I could have took him. I fight dirty, don't you know that?
I ain't fighting dirty. Bite his ear off.
Billy's on a call, Ham.
go ahead and join Strog if you want. I should move the radar up just a bit.
Yeah, I'll wait till the next match.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, we can have a theme game, and if somebody doesn't want to stick with the theme, they can sit out.
Is it going to be a Hawaiian theme?
Fun, that's on
I like the Hawaiian theme style.
The witch.
No, burn the bitch.
Plant. Plant.
Same thing.
Plant.
Destroy the vault door.
First theme is crush
that's
pixie.
rude.
Explosives planted.
Turn.
I'm a bitch, but I'm a Catholic one, you know? I don't believe in witches.
Mines on it. Don't blow my minds.
Aren't you, as a Catholic, supposed to believe in witches? Wasn't that like the prime story in the 1500s?
Saying witch hunt?
No, there's literally a whole Bible story where they disprove the existence of a magician.
Alright.
What else don't you believe in? Gravity?
Oh, I'm a clumsy bitch. I definitely believe in gravity.
Sucks.
Grab that data disk and make your way to the dish. Data disk taken.
Gravity sucks cause man titties. Did I say that out loud?
Man titties, yes, you did indeed say that out loud.
Where's this damn crate? Damn you!
Get the data disk.
Go ahead, return it. I dare you.
Oh, that was fun, Dave.
Data disk taken. Escort the carrier.
Man, it is too warm in Maryland.
You won't let me open the windows up there.
I don't like
I'm nice and cool down here, baby. I'm cool.
You're in the basement. You don't count. The basement is literally 20 degrees.
Ward's a troll! Ward's a troll in the basement.
Ward is very cool, hence he makes the room colder.
Yeah, he's a spirit.
He is very cool, but there's like this thing called like the ground. Ew, nobody liked that song.
Don't you be a hater to your dad.
Alright, let's push
I
up.
would never hate my dad. My
Throw him
dad
in the air.
is literally my favorite human being in the whole world.
Oh, thanks, Pix.
I hate you.
Throw in the air. Watch for mines.
Data disk return. Data disk to the dish. 5 minutes to go, soldier.
Turn's been smoked up. I don't think the mines are too clear. Oh, damn, there's too many characters.
I'm on it. On my way. Data disk taken. Escort the carrier.
Sounds like they got a hog at the top stairs entrance. So ready for vacation? Yeah, me too. Hopefully sometime in August. It's hot as hell and it's muggy as hell. Where'd that Torm go? Going in. Come here!
Here he comes.
He's coming behind you.
No. Oh.
Yeah!
Man, it's like the third day in a row that I kill people like after they trans.
I have to tell you from watching it that trip mine went off twice.
It did go off twice. It damaged me to about 83 health. So I was in the clear. Slight adjustment with the webcam here. Here we go. So hoping I go to Pennsylvania. You mentioned that. I was like, I've never been on the East Coast.
And went off again.
Oh shit.
I'm so numb to that at this point. It's just like a.
Oh boy. Sirens going off, folks. Sirens are going off. Holy shit. Holy shit. Sirens are going off. Let me check. Sirens are going off, boys and girls. I could hit the cellar.
Yeah, I want a double arming trip mine.
Take a look at the radar here, see what's popping up. Let's see, something close. Sirens are going off in my area. Obviously, it's probably 5 miles away. I'm guessing. Tornado warning for Northwest Wahoo. That's out of my range, so I'm good.
Did you say what would you need a wife for, or what would you need a life for?
No, he said what? He's saying, why did you get married to a woman? Is what he's asking.
Alright, tornado sirens went off, but the tornado's north of me about 10 miles, so I'm good.
This is why we just all need to talk on global no matter what.
They're building the bridge.
Their father's daughter, alright.
Anyway.
Just vouching that there should be global talk all the time.
Hey, I talk on team when it's a team chat, but if I'm just having a conversation, I talk on global. Haven't you realized yet that I love the sound of my own voice?
So they activated the sirens for me, but the tornado's north of me.
I don't like when.
Damn it, hold on. So if those of you guys in the northwestern Wahoo area, take cover right now. Take cover. Ashland area, you clear? I'm clear. It's in the northwest portion of Wahoo right now. So take cover. God, that freaked me out a little bit. I was like, shit, something's built up.
Oh, hey, look, the other Angie's actually doing something.
So we got a sniper somewhere.
We only have one NG.
Disrespect your father.
You are not my father, and if you would, I would yeet myself off a bridge.
God damn.
I wouldn't, Dad. I love you.
Sourpuss.
Why was your
I'm
dad
not
out?
a sourpuss. Haven't you noticed that I've had a vendetta against the imposter for ages?
Who's that, Dad?
Where did that word come from, anyways?
Among Us. Oh, yeet.
The
Didn't
imposter?
have it back in my day.
No, it had nothing to do with Among Us. It is because his name is Dad the
Dad the
Impaler,
Imposter.
and I think he's Dad the Imposter because he said yes whenever I say Dad, Ducky, that my
It is
actual
Dad
father.
the imposter. He always imposters me whenever I say something. Pixie responds. Yeah.
So you like
It
Team
annoys
Fortress
the hell
2.
out of me because I love my father and I don't love the imposter.
Should say you like Team Fortress 2.
That is spy.
There's an
Well, she's
AI
quite
tree
hard
on the
to
right,
get, though.
Desi. Do you want to get that for me?
No, thank you.
See, guys, this is a ploy. Yeah, I know.
It's down.
Trust me, I would
I
not
couldn't
play
say
hard
it
to
better
get.
myself.
One down, it's going dead.
I see it all the time.
What'd you find on the objective? God damn.
I'm not that kind of girl.
Enemy armor spotted.
Tank up on the road ahead.
I don't want to say anything.
Say
Only get me in
everything.
trouble.
Let's
sorry,
just
what?
have chaos tonight.
Only get me in trouble.
Stop them. First
I mean, you just existing gets you in trouble because honestly, you kind of suck. So.
Yes.
Alright, we need to quiet down the comms.
Pixie, don't
I
hold
think that
back.
was
Tell him how you really feel.
Vehicle
I
coming
say
hard
that with
left.
love, I really do. I actually, you're a great guy. Just so fun to pick on you.
Stop them.
Oh, thanks.
I am not talking to you,
Still building.
imposter, ever, unless I am insulting you.
then thank you for my
Sniper.
Boog, you slowed me right down.
Sorry, mate.
I was thanking you for Reg.
Well, why would you do that?
On his behalf. That's what I do.
No, that sounds like you're nosy bitch.
I got a volume on it. Hold on.
He's always got my back.
Yeah, we always do that.
Spotted. Defend the objective.
Engineer down.
Shooting your AIT right now, Hemi.
I'm gonna change class. It's too slow.
God damn it.
Should be disabled now.
AIT's down.
I got it.
Why'd you do that?
I'm gonna have a vial around top of it. Hang on.
Can you at least pick me up? I can zap.
I'm changing class, Hammer.
Oh, what the F? First, I don't know if you can believe this, but you shot my violator beacon clear over the fucking mountain.
Ow! Jeez, that was excessive!
Disable the MCP.
Sorry, Ward.
Have a tank. They repaired the MCP.
So the sirens went off, but it's north of me. I'm good. Kind of a close call, eh, Dorst?
Aww. He's a sniper. XT's their sniper. I don't know where he is, but man, he's a good shot.
Nades on top of it. Low health inside. Firing on the front.
Bringing the hog up. If you're in the center, please get out of the center.
Took it down.
Can you please? There we go. I was gonna say, can you please get killed?
Sniper active. Sniper active opposite of tunnel.
How did you freaking live through that? Is that Vin?
Enemy covered up. Spotted.
Alright, so tornado northwest Wahoo moving northeast. So I think we're good. Where's that damn sniper at?
And behind you, gun.
Forward. Darcy's coming in the back door of the spawn.
Yes, he is right here.
Oh, you fat noggin motherfucker. There we go.
I guess it was a valid. Oh, close enough.
Oh, the airstrike marker? That's a good
There's two spawn hosts in their spawn.
It wasn't
Yeah, I tried to
even
block it.
intended for him. He just headbutted it.
I tried to block it. Didn't work. Target invalid.
There's
That's a
two
no
spawn
go.
hosts in there. How many do you need?
Bodies. Oh, there. That's unclaimed. I couldn't find one that
Dude,
was
move
unclaimed.
that turret back, the one that's right next to the tunnel.
Damn you, you bailed.
How?
There, Dave. Now you have three spawn.
That's what I said. Ow!
Dude, how? How did you kill me like that?
Did you put a plasma on the MCP?
I did, but it was on the other side of it. Like, literally.
He's down. Target behind spawn.
Troy, if you got it.
Grenade.
I shot that shotgun up your ass.
They're getting their spawn. Their spawn.
Father, why?
So if it's in Wahoo, why do they activate Ashland's siren? Because they know it's out of the range. What idiots. I was 2 feet away from you. I don't get it. I was going to put a shield on you.
That's What happened?
Probably the shockwave. Cushion force.
You know, Father, I'm offended that you keep on killing me.
Triggered.
Pushing in back door of spawn.
Roger.
Moin, Amy. They put that in there a while.
Father, I am not happy with you.
Tank inbound.
Well, your imposter dad took care of me.
Medic coming in the back door.
Idaho Hammer, don't worry.
Way to go, Dad. Taking care of our dad.
Are you ready to drink? Yeah, drink the alcohol will make you less killing me.
Should have got my drink right here. Cheers.
Ward had a bigger dinner than I did.
Let me guess,
the same
roast
size.
beef.
I ate as much as you did. I put the rest in the fridge.
Oh, never mind then. I don't pay attention.
All right, halfway point.
Forward.
Turn on the back.
Where's the horn? Where's the horn, Ward?
You popped out right on the time. You really didn't show up until I was out of the tunnel. And that's where I got you.
I was 5 feet away from the goddamn thing.
We've disabled the MCP.
Get him, Hammer, I'll tap!
What? I just went back to spawn not at 0. That was freaking me out.
Sometimes it happens.
Like, I spawned at 7. That was very odd.
Laggy miss. Grabbing the flyer.
Let's put a charge on it.
I got the Desi on the front of it. Don't do anything on the front of it. Sorry, Hosehead.
I jumped right in front of that, didn't I?
We've disabled the MC.
Oh, you sucker. Where are you?
Asshole. She'll kill you.
Sorry. 00. I don't wait for anybody.
I was.
No, you were not. And in that 1 second, you would have died because I am the unluckiest bitch in the world.
Oh, don't say that.
The B word.
You can ask Ward. I am extremely unlucky. Our whole family is.
I was
Sounds
gonna say his
like
wife's
you
a
can
little
go.
more unlucky.
Hey, Goofy.
Sure,
You're getting no chance. Are you in Tampa, Hammer?
Yeah, I'm still. Go home tomorrow.
Owned.
Oh, you are lucky because I totally tapped.
I didn't hear yesterday. Where are you at, Hammer?
I'm in Tampa until tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. I did hear yesterday. Yeah, Tampa.
Yeah.
Shit hotel.
Everywhere.
Yeah, I've been here all week.
Yeah, Ward.
Nurse medic right. Repairing.
CP. We've disabled the MC. Thanks. They've repaired the MCP. We've disabled the MCP. They've repaired. We've disabled the MCP.
There's one engineer down. Asshole, I flared.
I waited for the flare.
Stayed in the turret too long. You gotta time that right.
They've repaired the MCP. We've disabled.
Get something to drink after this round.
So surprised not having a drink right now.
Oh?
Whoa.
Yeah, the little baby lickers.
Fix the Desi. Fix it.
Baby liquor.
Ah.
Hey, that was my nickname in high school.
That's weird.
Little baby liquor?
Ew.
I think every way you could possibly get that nickname is terrible.
Everybody take the Desi back. I need to put mines down.
Yeah, they're the Desi in the garage and his father, and he's being so annoying.
Oh,
okay, I love
fucker.
him nonetheless. There is my father.
Grabbing the flyer in 10 seconds.
My actual father, whom I love and adore.
Biological.
They repaired the MCP. Disabled the MCP.
They killed me.
You killed yourself. Sorry.
Kill this computer. It ran all good this morning. Now nothing shit to bed last night.
Scramble it.
Is that the one you just built?
Asshole!
Yeah, if you could say 6 years ago, yeah, I guess.
Bring up the base Desi. Less than 5 minutes to go.
Yes. Oh, Darth saved you, Pixie. Words wound a little tight.
Did their SSM?
It's Friday, aren't we all?
Who's Kobe's XT?
What about Friday?
It's Friday.
Yeah, he was
I love Fridays.
5 Earth minutes.
Nancy's
Aloha
up.
Friday.
XT's in the Nancy.
I only drink on the weekend, so this is fun for me.
He's bailed at the back.
Thank God it's Friday.
Shit, I drink every morning. Take a shot before work.
That sounds like an alcoholic.
A functioning alcoholic, you're welcome.
He is an alcoholic. He's been an alcoholic ever since we've known him.
He resembles everybody.
Ever since I was 13?
I
No.
don't know everything about y'all's personal lives.
Who says he's functioning?
Duh.
In his own world he is, Dave.
Not again.
A couple people
Where's
here
the
whose personal
horn?
lives I know.
H key, Darst.
I'd have to look for the button, Darth.
H for the horn. Ernest key.
Okay, Hammer. It's like that, huh?
Hey, I had to go a long ways to get that.
Yeah, but you wasted your time to come get me. You got me.
Pixie's the other Kobe.
Raj. Let's try this thing backwards. Kobe here. Kobe's here, not hacking.
Ah, the toaster.
Kobe down.
The toaster?
Morty got me with the toaster.
Toaster.
That's actually a really good nickname for the lightning pistol.
Desi's repaired.
Wait, really?
You might want to put Strug on G.
Ah, guten Morgen, Riddick.
No, it baffles me.
Hi.
I would like to know the etymology of that.
Toaster is electric.
Host created.
And
The
so is a
elements.
dishwasher.
Spawn host created.
Good point. Good point.
Confirm Nancy's up.
Cells dropped.
Man, where the fuck did he come from?
Owned.
Well, it all started when your mom started pushing.
Our hackers are hacking. Bitch.
Oh, it all started when the mom was flying and she pushed. There you go.
Backside, backside, backside.
Now with the hammer. Fall back.
I had no health left.
It's too late, Billy. Hey, they mentioned Billy's back.
That guy.
Do not panic when dumbassery is involved.
Dave, call me fucking tits, man.
My only objective.
Yeah, bitches.
Oh, we got 1 minute for defense. Better make it good.
Get Pixie coming in for the win, as always.
You got a minute left. You better make that one count.
Pixie is unequivocally the best.
You best do it.
You say so yourself, right?
I do say so myself, and I am your favorite daughter, so you better agree with me.
All right, get inside and hold your
Now
positions.
he's coming in. I think he's coming in low. Yep, he's coming in underneath. And
Just stay tight.
Dad's the other soldier.
Hard push right, hard push right. You fucker. 20 seconds, hold it. Alright, good game.
Nice push at the end.
Fire for Dave.
Ceasefire.
Strong. Hey, Ward, guess what?
Don't let him plant.
Chicken butt.
Ceasefire.
You're
guess how?
mouse like a bat cave.
Stop shooting.
Explosives planted.
Stop shooting.
Fire.
Constructors disarm the contaminator explosives. I don't care. 10 Earth seconds remain.
Ah, you sour bitch.
I don't blame that guy for shooting. I killed him like 20 times. That was the first time he killed me.
Hey, you should probably kill Bill because he violated it.
Booger.
I got the blue smoke, Dave.
Oh, you've been warned. Hillbilly, you dick.
The kick.
Might as well kick Billy then, because he fucking killed the shit out of me. You fucking noob. I need another beer. As well, I'm probably gonna check on that damn radar to make sure nothing's around me. The sirens did go off for Ashland, but I think the warning for the tornado was... Let's see, right about there. Yeah, it was the northwest of Wahoo. So... Looks like for the most part, yours truly, King Booger, is in the clear for tornadic weather. But we got the swoop around. Who knows? Still, again, we are in a tornado watch until 9 o'clock, so something may pop up, but we'll just have to keep an eye on it.
The food shits.
My fourth favorite person on the server.
Who's that?
Yeah, we'll see. Can we have somebody like go to Strog so Kid can come over to GDF?
Hell
I
no.
don't think teams are the best at this stage.
This guy planting in the back.
Who do you guys want? So
I
that
can
we
go over.
have Kid.
Well, it doesn't matter who we get.
Yeah, but just name who would be an appropriate choice.
Booger.
Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Send us somebody over to Do-si-do.
What's up with gloves?
I don't know who Move is.
Hey, it's
I will move over. I will move over.
I don't mind moving over. I was wondering.
Planting up high in the back. Shoot him. Shoot him in the back.
Yeah, Kid is waiting to go GDF.
Kid, come
I
over
don't.
here
I don't
so
think
I can
Valley
move
was
over.
the most fair of game.
Booger, you mother.
One of them have to go spec,
Fucker.
so Kid can join.
Bad timing on my part, sorry.
Oh, and Maui moved
Alright, well, now
over.
it's one too many.
Maui, you can
Yeah,
move back if
it's
you want
fine.
to.
Just come over, Pix.
Thank you, Maui.
Anything to assist.
I had the ammo and absolutely nothing there.
Now you go back to GDF.
Pix,
Plant
just come
left,
GDF.
front left.
I thought I had joined.
No, fuck it. Just go Strog, whatever.
We got one stuck on the left side, I believe, left front. 10, 20% something.
Hey, I'm living my best life, and you know the whole balancing thing. I participate.
Dave, you're such a fill in the blank.
Fucking nades,
Trojan
goddamn.
Billy, if you're gonna be insulting, you gotta at least be creative, honey.
Nade on him. Get out of there.
Don't just fill in the blank. Put in an effort to your insult.
We got plenty of bodies out front here.
Trojans going around the back.
One back side.
Backside clear.
Tank is backside.
Trojan backside going for our deployables. Radar might be going down. Juke you later.
Nice. Well done.
For an idiot.
Kid G, I got you.
We've lost side A now.
Oh, you got killed by my own Husky.
Where the
Fantastic.
fuck were you?
Best
Turn
news
invisible
I
from
got
you,
all
man.
night.
Front right, he can be picked up.
Shooting.
Backside.
Jesus Christ, you just shot me with that hyper. Took all.
Planting, front, planting, front.
Roger that, Dave, shut the fuck up. Jesus.
Got mines on it. Nade it first.
I was trying to give what I was getting back.
Get some shields in front on the left, please, King.
On it. Just spawned.
Nancy's on it.
Possible to be Nancy.
Where are my shields, King?
I deployed him. I'm a shield now.
I can't even see the one on the other side.
There you go.
Dave, you better calm your fucking tits down or I'm gonna have you fucking lactate your fucking milk, bud. Oh, jump.
Yes. Your Husky almost ran you over.
Down for 10.
Lots of bodies out.
Enemy disguised as me.
Over to your left, there's lots of spawnos.
Disguised as me.
Thanks. Darn.
Thanks for the assist,
27
Maui.
spawn. Thank you, Hammer. Okay.
I threw a rocket on.
I'm on you, Nazi. Hold on.
That's all
God
good.
damn
Thanks
it.
for trying.
Nazi's still in the air.
I'm a polite human being.
Sorry, Ham. I wanted to give him.
No.
Nazi holding the front barricade.
Crap, I saw you guys too late.
Deployable site approved.
You fucking pieces of shit.
Das is on the objective.
Get him, get.
Trojan on the objective.
I'm on it. Coming in.
I am no
There's a
shooter
hot
like
plant
you
on the
are.
backside. Remember that hot plant on the right backside.
Trojan vacated.
Down
Just
for
aim for the head.
27. They got a couple of guys out front. No planter yet. Planting now. Blown up, but he's not give. Picking him up. Thank you, Ham.
Can't say I didn't let you try, kid.
Hot planting front left.
Reload.
Spawn host created.
His
Two
name is
spawnos
David.
right by the fence.
Squid.
Right by
Nazi up.
Pay attention.
We got one of them.
Oh, I should let the engines grab him.
Nope.
Plant out front.
Can't believe you'd kill me like that.
Coming in now to plant. Planting right side, our right. Planting.
Fuck you, man.
Explosives planted.
What the fly out there?
Riddick! Oh, nice try, Vix.
Sorry, I tried my best.
Right, front right.
I'm dead
99%
for 20
disarmed.
seconds. I got hypered to death.
Yeah, Dave, what about you?
Guy
You
sitting
alive?
there.
20 seconds.
I'm dead. And I was the guy disarming it.
Bitch.
I think we're screwed.
Explosives planted.
That's it. Fall back.
Kill the guy out front on the
The
right.
Rook? When did the Rook get here?
About 2 minutes ago.
It's gonna be annoying. They got all the flyers.
I gotta come out of flyer me.
No, you see, they got all the flyers, but that means that their spawning will be all out of whack because they'll all be trying to spawn for the
Now
flyer.
let's get our rockets to take out their flyers.
I'll be fighting with the root.
I'll be fine with them. You guys take care of the objective.
Sorry. Ah, 2 headshots. I thought I had.
Oh yeah, me too. Don't worry.
Switching
If it
to,
wasn't for that
oppressor.
wall, would have been a goner.
Damn it, I overheated.
Hello, motherfucker.
Booger?
Yes. Say hi to chat, by the way.
Someone's working! Got a guy on the back.
I'm gonna kick you in the nuts so bad.
Shit, my brother did that yesterday.
Dad will feel it? That's the first time tonight I got you with the first shot.
We're going in there. Yep. Just keep an eye out. Just keep an eye out. Be safe.
That's the bad boy right on the Cyclops.
Anybody ever tell you your mouth is like a bat cave?
That's repaired, Rick.
No.
Pixie? That was completely unnecessary.
Oh,
It
no,
was
you're not
very
prepared.
necessary. You are, in fact, one of my favorite people to kill.
Ew!
Yeah, I'll take that as a compliment, regardless.
It definitely is a compliment. Killing is fun.
Halfway point.
We've disabled the MCP. They've repaired the MCP.
Keep this thing scrambled, please. Just
Yeah, we
rolling
only
in
got
on
one Covey and that's Reg, and he's...
Settle down, Dave. Put your boner back in your pants, man.
I just respawn, bitch.
I don't know why we have 2 techs.
Yeah, that just happened.
Suck it, Riddick.
Lost 9.
Well, now we should have 2 techs.
You know, we're right on
That was
schedule.
poorly
Look at that.
executed.
You're the one who always talks
Because
about
no
the
one was
timing.
chasing
We're
the
right on time,
MCP.
Dave.
I've been chasing it, motherfucker.
They fired an SSM.
Should I say?
He's a traitor.
Our shield generator defeated their SSM.
Zaruk.
Had to be done.
I killed the imposter.
The Nazi up.
Location.
Over the water. I got him marked.
Storm bailed,
Would
damage.
love
There
to
he
see
is.
some more green triangles near the objective.
I'd love to see some more whiskey in my glass, but that ain't happening.
Just got the hackers back up.
Fuck, I ran out of bullets.
Sorry, Riddick.
Freaking picked him up out of
Reviving him again. Come on, you
Nobody's giving.
Hacking.
hacking again.
Hacking, hacking.
Fucking pathetic.
Ah, scheiße. Timky.
Well, fuck, I was the only one there.
Fuck
No,
you,
I
Hitch.
killed him 2 minutes ago.
Dad, you're such a fucking twat. Who do you think was there first?
It's all good in the hood. Let's be nice and cordial.
I ain't in the hood. I'm in the
Fuck
city.
that.
Total collapse.
Billy.
Who are you talking to, hillbilly?
They've taken the data brain. Stop the carrier.
It's Friday. It's
God
the
damn it,
weekend,
sorry.
We're all having fun. We're all friends.
Where is the radar?
It's being taken down as a rook. They ain't got much of a chance.
You'll never get it up. Have they got it already?
I fucking ramrod you, Billy. How much health you got left in that thing?
Backside.
I'm a badass. Stay away from me.
Help
How much
me.
health you got left in that thing?
Apparently,
coming
not
around
enough.
the left.
Inside.
Tank coming around the left.
Inside.
My own team.
There's nobody. at the
Grand
fucking
smitten.
transit station.
I'm here.
Inside.
I think that was a good team swap.
Oh, somebody stop.
Motherfucker!
Oh, it very much was.
What a fucking.
Oh, wow.
You guys didn't hold the first objective for 9 minutes for nothing.
Okay, no complaining. We deserve.
I need a drink.
That one.
After that, I shall return, folks. Be right back. So I don't know if you guys saw that, but the sirens went off about 2 maps ago, right at the start of the map. But I'm okay here. Everything's good. Everything's starting to clear up, so I think we're good.
Left of you.
Let's be nice.
They're constructing the mining laser. Stop them.
All good in the hood, boys and girls.
Fucking back shooter.
Sorry.
I hurt you though.
Cyclops is there. Full health.
It looks like it's stunned though, right?
Squid. Oh, nice
It
husky
was.
drop off that wall.
Oh look, they're building the whole fucking thing.
Careful, buddy.
Yeah, I should be on stroke, so you guys are lucky.
Whoops, sorry. Oh no,
Really,
I
Father?
stopped in time on my screen.
Really, Father?
Zen, can I take medic?
Yeah, I'm working on it. Give me a break.
Running me over with my own favorite vehicle,
I
your
hit
own
Hammer
favorite
first.
daughter.
Don't feel
I'm personally,
special. I got Hammer
even though you're
first.
already dead, Ward, I'm dropping a vampire on you just to give you.
Zenfin, can I take medic?
Because I'm that fucking spiteful and petty.
You
You know, thank you for getting
Or
revenge
you
for me, Zaru.
that dumb that you dropped it.
I can
there.
trade with you if you
Killing
like
his
it.
own favorite daughter, how shameful.
If Zen is unwilling, I can.
Ward. I'm gonna get
Maui! And armor spotted.
Yeah, lucky with that shot.
Fucking Hammer's gonna take the spawn.
Kid's got a new toy.
Don't worry about the spawn. I got a charge
Are
on
you
it.
swapping out a medic, Zen? Or
I can't leave the spawn until one of you switched. What do you want me to do?
yeah, hold on.
Have a lousy
I'll
soldier.
switch.
Do you want me to
How
switch
about
to soldier?
Med packs?
Zarsus is switching. It's okay.
Something, goddamn.
Watch your aim. Enemy infiltrate.
All right, I switched to soldier.
Thank
You can walk around freely. Since when is that a rule even? Like you can't leave the spawn.
It's my own rule.
That's a pretty lame rule, but respect.
Enemy mines, watch it.
Enemy mine spotted. Clear mines.
What gun do you have, Bugger? Because
Assault
I can
rifle.
go rocket.
Got a couple mines in that at the door, but they could be
Whoa,
planted.
whoa, 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 whoa!
Trying to
What
plant.
the
drop
hell sound
grenades.
was that?
Okay, just come
That
in
was
behind.
I fucking
It's
rounded
called
the
a
corner.
Zoidberg.
There was
Hi,
a
Ward.
TDF
better
right
run
there.
away.
Sounded like Curly Joe running in a circle on the floor.
Exactly. It's like, wise guy.
Why Curly Joe?
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Curly Joe was different than Curly.
Curly Howard's the one I'm thinking of. He goes, yeah.
Curly, Mo, and Larry. Come on.
They were all Howards except for Larry. He was a fine.
Watch your aim.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Gratitude.
My granddad used to tell me he'd go down to the local place and watch him for a nickel.
He'd blow him for a nickel?
Yeah, and your
I'm
mom
victim of
too.
Soviet stance.
Sounds like a good deal. Where did you live again?
Oh my god, him, sit still.
Alright, tap me up. Alright. Straight ahead of you. Alright, spotted.
Reloading. Reloading everything.
Defend the slip
Okay.
Tap me up. Never mind, I'm gonna respawn on.
By the door.
Hyper coming in plant.
Go tight, and I'm gonna fix my turret, and I'll be right back.
Darth, you are annoying me tonight.
Hello, Reginald.
Trip mines, enemy
Help
trip
that
mines by
Titan in.
the
Thank you.
spotted.
Oh, that was so cool. I saw that chip there.
Oh my god, I killed Dumma.
Med pack. Run.
Going door. Hang
Alright,
on
6
tight.
minutes left.
Go tight.
Hyper going for the door. Hyper down.
Back right up. Get into the corner. Back up.
Hey, where was that grenade even going?
Probably up top.
All right, move.
Hyper planting the door.
Riddick's
right
planting
now.
on the door. There we go.
Suck it, Riddick.
Hot plant on the door.
Hot plant on door outside.
20 seconds.
It's like 5%, but that's hot.
The slip gate.
5%.
It's there.
I claim no responsibility for those DKs.
Yes, you do.
That's a grenade dodge. I like that.
Sorry. Holy shit.
Enemy trip mines, watch it.
Enemy mine spotted. Clear mines.
Get me up at the door.
Paddles.
Little paddle.
I am so
Don't pick
gonna
her
harass
up.
you over
Don't
Discord
pick her
later.
up.
The explosive was off the door.
No, that's
It
reasonable.
went away.
5 minutes to go, so
I'm gonna try to bring the Titan in.
Right.
Dave's hyper, go figure.
defend the slip gate.
We're gonna get the most TKs. What the fuck were you doing, Maui?
Low health aggressor trying to plant.
Thanks.
I believe he is going to plant.
That was one of the weirder gambit.
Oh, we got 2 fucking guys up at the base.
I'm not used to being oppressor. Just die already.
Watch it, Nate.
Watch that AVT Titan.
Grenade! I need a medic. Thank you.
God damn. Icarus going to plant on the inside door.
It's an inside
Damn
one.
it.
Let's try and get to it.
Target on the balcony.
Head back.
I told you, harassment.
From going to
It's on the
plant.
inside, you say?
He's going to.
No, it's
You know
outside.
that.
Target
you know
down.
that
No, it is
they,
inside.
isn't
Inside
even
plan.
gonna
Inside
join
plan.
today,
Sorry.
Target down,
but
target down,
join
target
the
down.
bandwagon.
Yeah, I texted Beta earlier.
Nice.
He's not playing tonight.
God damn crossfire.
Ooh, you texted Beta. Uh-huh.
Need a medic on the balcony now.
Watch the front door.
We all text Beta.
Yeah,
I
bro,
don't.
don't you have Discord?
I don't.
Alright, 3 minutes.
Pictures
I
on
know that
Discord.
kid has an account at the very least because
Got 3 of them pushing the objective now.
I do.
3.
Push
All
the
the cool
objective
cats are
now.
on Discord.
Objective. We don't have anybody at objective. Go to objective.
Push the objective now. They're planting.
There.
Pick me up when you can. Grazie.
Need a medic on the floor. Lower
Anyone need
level.
ammo?
2 minutes left.
There's one hit.
Good heads up, by the way,
Okay, we're
Hillbilly.
all friends.
Got me up close right in front of you.
Medic for.
Behind you guys, then. Watch.
I got Riddick.
I can be
fucking
revivable.
sloppy
I can,
thirds, Hammer.
No, I can't be.
Paddles. Zen. Behind you.
Holy
Go to
shit, there's a
spawn.
lot of Strogs in the labyrinth.
Tap.
Target on the lower entrance, going to plant.
Okay, just don't protect door anymore.
I just know if you played in your own home, I would have been slaughtered by now on that one.
Fucking A, Riddick.
You know, I had the thing stuck in your ear on my screen, and I was missing.
Yeah, like.
All right,
for
1 minute,
me,
1 minute.
I was just shooting you in the head, like on sideways, basically.
Door's blown. Less than a minute. Probably listen to me for streaming too. I'm probably gonna call tonight and look at the damage nearby. Target down.
Ammo on the objective deck.
Red, you suck.
Hyper coming in on balcony, very low.
Target down. Clear.
1 minute to go, soldier. Move it.
Pressure on the ground. Hyper down. Clear.
Think we're gonna get it?
Oh, we are gonna get it. We're done.
At least I was proved wrong.
I don't know. Teams looked fine, like on paper. I'm not sure whether this was like a map thing, just you know, a lack of communication. Not too sure.
So this is fire. Everybody
Turned on the
outside.
domination. Then it was
I
over.
think it's just we're all having fun, and sometimes fun is winning, and sometimes fun is losing.
Everybody outside.
I'm with Pixie on this one.
Domination?
I think Billy got his
Always
cock so
right.
hard
You
that he's
guys
gonna
I
have
was
this
a
damage by this stage.
dominatrix, you mother.
Dama,
Jim,
cease
on that
fire.
hit, You're kicked.
I want another campaign. You guys stick around.
Sure.
Yeah, definitely.
You won another campaign?
Hey, just don't end warm up so quickly this
Ow.
time.
Run, Pixie, now.
Come on, Dave, that was festive.
Wait, what'd you say, Pixie?
Damn, them TKs are hot.
Don't end warm up so quickly.
75,000
We need
damage
to
points.
Why are you still here? Go.
And with that, folks, I think I am out for the night. I'm going to look at the local damage nearby, see if there's any wind damage or sort of such. Always have a Coors Light on hand, by the way. Fuck Bud Light. Anyway, folks, have a good night. I'm going to be working for a couple hours tomorrow, and I'll see you guys in the next stream or video, whichever one comes first. Until then, stay safe out there. Still some storms rolling around, maybe some naders spinning up. So, stay safe and look classy. Until then, see you later. Bye-bye!